Roula!
Hi, Rosie. We're still wearing the same clothes at the same day. We're recording 5 episodes every week.
So exciting.
Welcome to the Rosie and Roula show. Marhaba.
G'day. This is a topic I don't know how we've never spoken about it on the podcast. I think we've spoken about it off the podcast, but I actually don't know your answer to this. So, in case it wasn't clear to the audience, I live in Australia. Roula lives in the Netherlands. The weather's quite different. Quite different. And I want to know whether. I just called you weather. Your name's Roula. I want to know, Roula, whether you prefer hot or cold weather. Summer or winter?
Okay, because I lived in Lebanon and I experienced also very hot weather, I think I'm in a place to say something.
Okay, all right, yes. You're well informed.
I like spring weather. I don't like too hot and I don't like too cold. When it's too cold, it's exhausting to wear all these clothes and it gives me a headache. My joints are cold. When it's too hot, my hair is ruined constantly because it's so sweaty and it's so hot. You can't walk.
And you care about your hair. Like, this is important.
I do. And I feel in very hot weather, I live more inside than outside because where the airco is.
Wow. I would have thought the opposite. Wow.
I would be with cold weather more outside than with hot weather.
Wow.
Well, when I was younger, hot weather was perfect because I would be soaking myself under the sun all the time. The older I gotten, it changes. The bottom line is that spring weather is the perfect for me. Few days a little bit warm, a few days cold. This I like the rain to take a break, and I like the sunshine to go out. The problem in the Netherlands, we can have 6 months with no sunshine, cloudy and rain.
What?
And that is tough.
Yeah.
We can have summer 6 weeks, only rain. That's also not cool.
Wow. Why are you living there again? That sounds terrible.
I love life here and I've just gotten over the weather.
Wow. Well, I agree with you that spring is the best time of year. However, I think my version of spring and your version of spring is probably quite different. So what temperatures are we talking about in your spring?
16, 17, between 16 and 19. This is spring.
Oh, nice. For me, it's more low to mid 20s.
What? I'm shocked. This is spring?
Yeah. I mean, it depends where in Australia you're living, but yes, that to me is the perfect temperature. Oh, so good. So good. Wow. But when I lived in England, spring was beautiful. Like, the seasons here aren't as pronounced. Whereas in England, you know, it's very cold and the skies are very grey and the days are very short in winter. And then spring comes. The days start getting longer. The flowers start coming out. Ah, the whole mood of everyone around you just starts lifting. And it's a beautiful time of year. I love it. I really do.
Rosie, spring here is so beautiful. It makes me want to cry.
Wow.
Not only we have this huge tulips fields that tourists ruin. This huge tulip fields, like you're driving on the highway and deep red, deep pink, deep yellow, as far as you can see.
Wow.
Amazing. And the other nature is everywhere. You have these daffodils and all kind of flowers, the coquelicot, the red ones. Pivot?
I don't know.
I know the name in French, coquelicot. Anyway, and not only this, you have all these sheep and their babies and the cows and their babies. And in front of my house, for example, I have swans and their babies, ducks and their babies. It's
wow.
Wherever you go, nature is calling you. So spring here, Oh my goodness, such an amazing time to be outside and walk and go around. I don't know how it is for you in Australia because if it's too hot, when do you see all the stuff?
Well, it's hard. Everyone thinks Australia's really hot all the time. There are places in Australia where it snows. It does get cold here. But I grew up in the state of Queensland. It's called the Sunshine State for a reason. It is sunny for the majority of the year. And parts of Queensland can get cold. Where I came from in the southeast, no, not really. Like a cold, it gets. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to get told off by people who live there now, but I don't know. 16 degrees is freezing, in that part of Australia. Like, oh, it's so cold. And it can get down under 10 sometimes. Not all day, though. Maybe in the morning or at night. Not during the day. It's very different.
Yes. And where are you now?
I'm in Darwin. So there is not a summer, autumn, winter, spring here. There's 6 months of wet season and there's 6 months of dry season.
What season is it now?
We're coming into dry season. So as you can imagine, dry season there's not much rain, but it's less hot and less humid. Whereas wet season, lots of rain, lots of storms, very high humidity, like mid to high 90s, regularly 37, 38 degrees. That's what I've been living in. Now, much less humid, maybe 70% humidity. And at night time, it's 30, 31 degrees. And I'm like, oh, this is beautiful. But me last year, 6 months ago, I would have been going, oh my God, I'm so hot. But here, 30, 31 degrees is cool. And then during the day, it's regularly 35.
Is there a wind or is it
There is
dry?
often a wind, which helps. When there's not a wind, whoa, that's unpleasant.
Tough.
Yeah. So there's no spring in
So
this part of
hot.
Australia. Yeah.
Rosie, when it's summer here, this is after 24 years, it's much less, but after 24 years living in the Netherlands, but 25 actually.
Wow.
The thing is, when it's summer here, I get this nostalgic feeling for Lebanon.
Really?
Not in winter, in summer, because I still feel the summer air in Lebanon, the mountains. We don't have mountains here, and I love mountains. I feel the air of the mountains, the fog, going to the beach, the blue sea. Here, the beach is so dark and gray and cold, even in summer.
Mm.
Lovely beaches, the dunes are magical, but the beach itself, the sea, it's very gray. The sand is dark, so that's why it's gray. And I cannot let go of my nostalgic feeling for the Mediterranean sea that is in
Yeah.
Lebanon
Yeah.
when I'm here. So, do you have sea close to you?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Basically, Darwin is on the coast. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. There's a beautiful spot. It's called Fanny Bay. Beautiful to watch the sunset there, or East Point. I've always lived near the ocean, actually. Not necessarily walking distance, but a short
Yeah.
drive to be able to
Yes.
get to the water.
Amazing. I love that. I don't know. I used to think I don't want a house close to the ocean. I want one in the mountains, and now I want two. One close to the
Both are
I'm not getting
beautiful.
any.
Maybe you get one, I'll get the other, and we can share.
In which country?
One in each. Got to
Not
compromise
in the
somehow.
Netherlands.
Not in the Netherlands.
We
Ooh,
don't have one. Okay, one in Lebanon and one in Australia.
deal. I've
Australia
never
at
been
the
to Lebanon.
coast
Okay,
and Lebanon in the mountains.
sounds good.
Yeah. No matter what weather it is, if it's sunny here, I feel so guilty not going outside and walk. Every day that it's sunny in the Netherlands and I don't go outside for a walk, I feel I missed out on a day in my life.
Wow,
Because,
that's dramatic.
yeah, it is because we have a lot of dark days.
Mm,
Yes.
wow. I don't know how you cope with that. I find the dark days, they get me down. They affect my mood in a really big way.
A lot of people suffer from winter depression, seriously. I try to keep it sunny in my head and avoid talking about the weather. Everybody here talks about the weather.
Oh, yeah. It's a thing, isn't it? And here I am making an episode about the weather.
Yes. The social contacts are very discouraging because they start about the weather and I check out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stuff the weather.
So,
Well, we're
I
both
don't want to
spring
talk about the
ladies.
weather
We're
anymore.
spring ladies. We love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. My spring's a little bit warmer than yours, but I think we would both enjoy each other's spring.
Yes. Oh, I hope someday we will experience it.
Yes, definitely. But let us know. Do you prefer hot or cold weather?
Oh, where do you live? What do you like about the weather where you live?
Ooh,
Let
yes,
us know.
let us know.
This better question.
Fine. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
If you got a kick out of our conversation today, can you pretty please hit the follow button and share it with another opinionated person? This is the easiest way for you to support the show. It also gives Roula and I the motivation
Rosie,
to keep
I have to
going.
stop you there. Stop telling people what to do. If they like to follow the show and share it, it's totally up to them. Guys, please, can you help us follow and share the show? Thank you so much. See you next time.
Said.